G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome to episode number 2 of our FIFA 18 AC Milan Super League Career Mode series. Quickly, a big thank you to everybody that showed support on episode number 1. As I said in episode number 1, this series is all about having fun in the final few months of FIFA 18, and I know I had a lot of fun in episode number 1. But today's episode should be quite an interesting one. We've got a game against PSG in the Super League, along with a game against Sevilla. Potentially play the third game, depends on how much transfer business we do. But we also have a fair bit of time left in the transfer window, a couple weeks left, and I want to make one more signing for our starting 11. And speaking about signings that we want to make, I asked you guys throughout episode 1 what position you think we still needed to improve on, and I was torn up between maybe getting a brand new starting right back or maybe going for a new midfielder, someone that's a bit younger but the same overall as Biglia, because he's 31 years of age, and we know FIFA, we know how the increasing and the decreasing rates work. He will probably start to drop in like a couple of days. But if you guys do go on to enjoy today's episode, make sure you leave a like on the video. Your support is really appreciated for this series. And also, if you are new around here, make sure you bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button down below. So, without further ado, let's get into today's episode. Let's get into the transfers. So, I'm going to start off going for a new midfielder. I was really happy with how Calabria and Abate performed in episode number 1. And I really want to bring ourselves in a new midfielder. It's fun like that. So, Steven Nzonzi, someone that I feel like is a criminally underrated midfielder. We're going to go in for him at Sevilla, so a Super League opponent. And I really don't know if we're going to be able to get it done. I think, yeah, okay, we can trade Biglia now. I thought we might not have been able to, considering he just signed from Lazio. Wow, okay, we are actually going to be able to get this done. This is going to be a lot cheaper than I expected. So, I'm going to, even though I would have accepted that straight up, I'm going to try to lowball them a little bit. Let's say 10 million plus Biglia. They've accepted it! What a start to the episode! Alright, so I was not expecting that to go through so quickly. And Nzonzi would be a great addition to our midfield. We're going to put in a contract offer for him, delegate it, and see if we have the Frenchman in the squad in a couple of days' time. And there it is, fellas. We kick off today's episode signing Steven Nzonzi. What a pickup! I did not expect it to go through for such a bargain price, and I definitely think we have upgraded there. That is a good piece of business. Welcome to AC Milan, Steven Nzonzi. And I mean, we actually still have a decent amount of money to go ahead and pick ourselves up a new right back if we really wanted to, but internally I'm debating whether I give Calabria / Abate until the January window and then make a call, but I'll see how we go against PSG and make a call after that, but that's some money we can work with. And I mean, if we really wanted to, we could get rid of Calabria, but he's got such good potential that I'm debating that I've said it a few times, but if we're going to sell him, we wait until season 2 because he'll be worth a lot more. This is a big spot I'm debating, but at the moment, I'm not going to sell him to Stoke. But anyways, we are going to get into the first game of today's episode. Our first away game as well, as we travel to Paris to take on Neymar, Mbappe, Cavani, and PSG. I mean, we had a win against Bayern Munich and a loss to Napoli, so we've had a bit of an up and down start to the season, but if we can take down PSG here, that would be fantastic. A beautiful stadium. Don't get to play at the Parc des Princes much in FIFA, considering I don't play Ligue 1 football much at all, but this should be a real good test. Can we stop Neymar? Can we stop Mbappe? There he is, Nzonzi in the AC Milan away strip. Beautiful away strip. Very happy to have him at the club though. Here is the PSG starting 11. Gianluigi Buffon in there. I told you guys I had updated the transfers, but pretty cool to see Buffon in there. Rabiot in there as well. Hatem Ben Arfa. Who else is there? They got Juan Cuadrado. Have they bought Cuadrado? That is big. They've got Cavani up front. Neymar on the left wing. Verratti, these sort of players. Verratti, Mbappe, Di Maria, all left out. And then here is our starting 11. You guys would have seen it in the load up screen, but again, we've had some up and down plays. Some players really need to start to prove themselves, but I'm excited to see how Nzonzi can do in that defensive mid spot. Here we go. This is a nice play early on. Benzema back in his home country. He's got a bit of experience against PSG. Good vision there to find Nzonzi. Let's go for the long shot. I wanted to try my luck. PSG on the attack here. Didn't want to dive in on Cavani. That's the easiest way to give away a penalty. But that's a nice cross from Cuadrado. We square it. And Cavani misses. Oh, an absolute shambles in the box there. Trying to get some contact on it so Neymar wouldn't get the header. But Calabria put it right on a plate for him. Alright, we get a corner here. Bonaventura drawing the man in there. Now there's a bit of an opening in the middle. Bonucci win that header. Bonucci wins it. But it doesn't get the glove of his former Juve teammate onto it. They're going through here. Cavani up against Bonucci. We don't want to let them score straight from kickoff. But a rushed shot there from Neymar. They're on the attack here, PSG. Just under half an hour remaining in this game. Good use of the body there from Bonaventura. Gets it to Benzema. Feeds it to Suso. He's being chased down. We're going to cut it back. Good stuff. We're going to square it. Benzema! What a save from Gianluigi Buffon. Alright, we do have the corner though. We're going to bring Ricardo Rodriguez short. We're going to float this one into the area. Nobody gets there, but we do get the ball first. Çalhanoğlu. Going to Bonaventura. Nice ball to Bonucci. It was a stretch, but Bonucci did well to get the shot off and win us another corner. Alright, they've brought on Verratti and Di Maria. But hopefully it's not going to be enough for them. Hopefully we can get a goal here. Benzema on the angle. Another save from Gianluigi Buffon. 3 attempts in 3 minutes, all saved by the big man. But we might be through here. Big stop from Di Maria. Bonaventura going out to Hakan Çalhanoğlu. We've been all over them. He's running in the box. Tried to get the pass away, couldn't, but it's still on here. Benzema going back to Nzonzi. Already tried one long shot with him and it didn't work out well. Good vision though from Nzonzi. Goes to Ricardo Rodriguez. I was getting ready to sing his praises and go mental like I did when Rakitic scored last episode. So close. Oh, Neymar getting ahead of Calabria. Come on, we're jockeying. We don't want to dive in and give him a penalty. We know he likes to dive. You're kidding me. Rabiot has scored that. After all the shots and all the quality possession we have had, PSG make the most of their opportunities. And Rabiot gives them the lead here with about 11 minutes to go. Oh no, this is not good. I want to see who was at fault because I was jockeying with Bonucci. I guess it probably came because I left Bonucci out of position. But who was that? I think it might have been Bonaventura that was chasing him. Yeah, Bonaventura was following Rabiot and he lost his man and now we're behind. They're on the attack here, PSG. They've read us well. Meunier scores it. Meunier scored that. I did not expect him to score that one. And honestly, this is the most mellow I have been when I've conceded a goal. But, oh no, we are 2-0 down. PSG have gone bang bang. And we look like we're going to suffer our second defeat for the season. I want to see this one because I jumped in too quick there with Ricardo Rodriguez to shut down Verratti. Meunier makes the run behind the back. But that's a class finish there on the angle. I did not expect him to score that one. Come on, lads. Rakitic. Good run there from Calabria. We're holding it up. We're going to Bonucci. Bonucci, of all players, is in the spot for a perfect shot. But he's a centre-back, not a striker. Cavani running down the line. Calabria in hot pursuit. Don't let him score a third. They don't deserve the result in this one, but especially not a 3-0 win. Just clear it. It's a 2-0 loss to PSG. Not the desired result. I thought we were very impressive today. Just couldn't make the most of our opportunities. But the goals will come. We've just got to learn how to use the players to the best of their abilities. So, a disappointing loss to PSG to kick off today's episode. However, we are going to give the Paolo Maldini medal points to a few standout players. 3 points to Alessio Romagnoli. 2 points to Nzonzi for a pretty high quality debut, and 1 point to Hakan Çalhanoğlu. So I know I did say last episode that I wasn't really planning on selling any players, but we're here on deadline day and Christian Zapata is someone that I don't really plan on using that often unless there's injuries. And he's like our 4th-string centre back anyway, so I'm going to accept an £8.1 million offer from Southampton, and hopefully that will enable us to bring in a new player in the squad. Well, that's frustrating. Zapata's transfer talks with the Saints has broken down, so it's looking like we're not going to be able to do any business here on deadline day. Although maybe that's not the worst thing in the world, because my mentality at the moment is keep Calabria in there and then really go hard for a new right back come January. But we'll wait and see, I guess. Maybe not. Another offer for Christian Zapata, and I low-key want at 8.1 at least, so I'm going to jump right in there and negotiate. No point delegating when we're on deadline day. If I bump it up to 8.1, I am sure they'd be willing to go ahead for it. So, 8.1, accept it. What are you going to say? They accept it. It looks like Zapata might be going to Leverkusen. Nope, he's not going anywhere. If you look at the top left-hand corner, you would have seen they're broken down. And with an hour to go on the transfer window and deadline day, we are not going to bring in any more players. So I would say it's been a pretty strong window here. We've brought in Benzema, Rakitic, and Nzonzi. Sold Biglia in the Nzonzi trade. Our starting 11 definitely has improved, and we'll assess it for the next few months and really see where we need to improve come January, because we've got £13 million. Hopefully get a little bit more by then and go in for a decent first-team player. Alright, so we look to get back to winning ways here, back at home and taking on Sevilla, and Nzonzi taking on his former side as well, so hopefully he can have a big game against them. And early stages, but we are in trouble in terms of our league position. Only 3 games into a 38-game season, but we want to get a win and get away from that relegation zone. Because I think it would be quite embarrassing if we got relegated in the Super League series when our objective is to win in Season 2. But they've brought in Tyson here from Shakhtar Donetsk, so that's a big signing from Sevilla. We'll have to watch out for him today. So here is our starting lineup for this game against Sevilla. Haven't changed anything. Although we lost 2-0 last time out against PSG, I was pretty happy with the performance we put in. A lot of the guys were decent. We just need to kind of get the team chemistry built up, and I need to personally get used to using a lot of these players. And then here is the Sevilla starting lineup. They do have Sergio Rico in between the sticks. They've got a decent side. Javier Mascherano in there, which is a big pickup. Roque Mesa from Swansea. Tyson in there. Nolito. It's a good side. Up front they got Yassin Ben Yedder. A lot of players we have to watch out for. Oh, nice moves there from him. I kind of went in a bit too hard with Bonucci. Tyson, though, going to Yassin Ben Yedder. Can't let them get the shot off. Ben Yedder hits the post. Just put it away, Rodriguez. That is a scary start. Ben Yedder getting straight through. Oh, Ben Yedder's tearing us to shreds. Another rocket from the Frenchman. This could be 2-0 with a Ben Yedder brace. I have got to stop overcommitting to tackles. Here we go. Bonaventura. We see Hakan. We feed it out to Hakan. We're going to go back to Bonaventura. Where are you, Benzema? We're going to go to Rakitic against his former side. Rakitic hits the post. Oh, imagine if he scored another bullet at the San Siro. But Hakan Çalhanoğlu with a big tackle there. 21 minutes into it. Cutting back. Putting in the cross to the back stick. We can't find the back of the net. Alright, we've got the corner here. We're going to bring that man short. We're going to put it in there. Get your head to it. Bonucci, there it is. Bonucci gives us the lead. He has looked dangerous a lot of times throughout this series from corners, but finally he gets his first goal for the season. Gets us the lead here against Sevilla 35 minutes into it. Lovely cross from Suso and a great header there from Bonucci. Oh, Tyson takes the touch past us. Oh, ball roll through. Good save, Donnarumma, but it was basically straight at him. Was he offside? No, it's a corner. They get the cross in here. It goes to Ben Yedder. Another save, Donnarumma. They're going to get the rebound and they miss. Oh, we're walking a very fine line at the moment. Ricardo Rodriguez on his last legs. I'll probably substitute him off in a second. He's worked his behind off today. But can we get a second goal here? We're going to go to Bonaventura, who goes to Rakitic. Rakitic! What a goal! That's going to secure the result. 2-0. I shouldn't really be celebrating. I meant to do that celebration, but Rakitic scores against his former side. An absolute bullet. Great vision from, I believe it was Bonaventura, who has played absolutely out of his skin today. And that is a lovely goal there. Needed that one for the confidence. Lovely vision, great run, and a great finish. And after that goal, we're going to make 2 substitutions. Montalivo coming on along with Abate. Just need some fresh legs to make sure we don't give up 2 goals in the final minutes here. And there it is, fellas. That is full time, and that is a solid win. Definitely worried at times by Sevilla. They caused us a little bit of problems, but overall I think we were the deserved winners today. Started to find the back of the net, and that is all we can ask for. Back to winning ways, 3 points on the board. Following our 2-0 result against Sevilla, we are giving the Paolo Maldini medal points to 3 points to Bonaventura, absolutely bossed the midfield today. 2 points to Gianluigi Donnarumma, saved some crucial shots and kept us in the game. And 1 point to our captain, Bonucci, scored a goal to get us the lead and had a great game at the back. And at the end of episode number 2 of the AC Milan Super League Career Mode series, here are the standings for the Paolo Maldini medal. Rakitic retains his spot at the top of the table, but a few players getting their first points for the season. But anyways, fellas, that is where we will conclude the second episode of our AC Milan Super League Career Mode series. Starting from next episode onwards, we will get back to 3 games an episode so that we can actually start to fly through this series and see how high we can get in the Super League season. But if you guys did go on to enjoy today's episode, make sure you leave a like on the video. Your support means a lot. And make sure you bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button down below if you are new around here. Most importantly though, fellas, I hope you have a fantastic day. It has been JarradHD here. I am out. Peace.